before I started telling people I was gay, I felt very nervous, very closed off from the world. Most of my friends were from church, so they were on the religious side of things that I didn't really want to open up to. Growing up in a Christian home, it was good. I didn't really have any problems back then. It was really when I hit puberty and realized that there were parts of me that didn't seem to line up. When I started getting more friends and met some people who were worldly and telling them, it was a big relief, and just having people be supportive and not care. The most difficult thing has been dealing with relationships, because, for example, when you're in a new relationship, you get excited, you want to tell people. There's a whole chunk of your life where you can't actually tell anyone from. But then worse was when you have a breakup and you can't tell anyone why you're upset, and so they just say you're moody all the time and they get annoyed at you. Now, being in a Christian home isn't the nicest to be in. I kind of wish they were atheists, because I feel like they'd be more open to things. I think that the day that I decided to leave the church was the day that the pastor got up and did a sermon on homosexuality. It was a hurtful sermon to me, because what I could conclude from it, from what he said, was that although we don't have a choice in being gay, we have a choice in acting on it, which to me meant that I was gay and there was nothing I could do about it. That's who I was. But then I couldn't find love, I couldn't have someone to talk to, have a partner, soulmate. In the church, you'd hear that God would love you no matter what, and you could go to him no matter what, and he didn't care. And that, he made you who you are. He's known you from before you were born. So when you hear that homosexuality is wrong and that it doesn't work with God, it doesn't really make sense. I think that the Christians were quite verbal about being anti-gay and anti same-sex marriage. I feel like they do kind of push people away. At least in my experience, I felt like I couldn't be who I truly was and still stay in the church. I felt like it was a one or the other choice.